I accidentally sent my husband to jail. My husband and I spent $40,000 finishing my mother-in-law's basement. She's a widow, still very active, but my husband is going to inherit her house and she invited us to move in with her, so we did. Now Mill is acting like our foster child is a major problem to bring into the home, even though we asked. Mill knew FC was moving with us. We finished her space, painted her room, etc. But Mill says she doesn't like FC, for no reason, no behavioral problems. Mill refuses to give my daughter and FC a key. She doesn't want my daughter's boyfriend to visit. She keeps turning off lights while I'm working and bringing people into our space without warning, so her friends have caught me getting out of the shower twice. We've only been here 2 weeks. Anyway, TLDR, we had another conversation with Mill about these issues. It turned into a fight, my fault. Mill said she doesn't want us here. She said her name is on the title and it wouldn't be too expensive for us to move out. I tried to leave and get a hotel, but my husband took away my phone and keys and repeatedly blocked my exit, but I managed to get away. I went to a neighbor's house and called the police so I could get my phone back. Well, apparently, he obstructed justice and perpetrated DV by taking my phone and canceling my attempts to call 911 through my Google Home device. So yeah. Hubby was arrested tonight and I'd what to do. I'm gonna bail him out first thing in the morning. He's completely non-violent, no criminal history or prior arrests, but I'm worried he might divorce me or something. This is completely non-typical for us. We hardly ever fight, and we've never called the police for help. Ada for getting mad that Mill doesn't want our foster child here? Ada for feeling like the basement should be our space since we're paying half the mortgage and paid to renovate it? Ada for calling the police to get my phone and keys back? I didn't want my husband to go to jail, he doesn't deserve it. But I accidentally got him arrested. Help. FC is not in the foster system. She is my daughter's best friend. Her mom is an abusive hoarder and kicked her out at 16, so she moved in with her sister, but her sister's boyfriend was soliciting her for oral sex. She came to us because she had nowhere else to go. We took her in because it was the only thing to do. She just needed a place to land for a year or two while she finishes high school. So, again, not fostering. We honestly thought we were a good family and could help. Update, a very expensive lesson. I have decided I'm the I have 2 children who need me and I need to play nice. I had my butt in court as soon as the doors opened. I refused to make a statement or press charges. I spoke with a victim advocate and she helped me speak with the DA's office. I told the judge I have made a terrible mistake. I have never felt physically unsafe around my husband and have taken every possible action to negate the charges. He was released on recognizance. I was able to modify the mandatory protective order so he can come home. Lol, it doesn't feel like home. The only thing he cannot do is buy firearms and ammo, or be intimidating/harassing. My husband's brother asked me not to be present for his release, though I had waited there all day. My daughter and FC are staying at his brother's house tonight. And so is my husband. Mill locked the girls out tonight, so they don't want to be here. I get it. His family doesn't want to be alone with him. I feel like I'm the perp and honestly I blame myself because I did this. I didn't mean to do it, but I did. And I was reminded that all it would take is one call. And he could be doing time. That's terrifying. I can't let myself freak out again. It would ruin all of our lives. The only scary part for me is realizing I don't have anyone to call. My family of origin is still in the cult. And I kinda lost my friends and community when I realized I was agnostic. My dad is a Baptist preacher. My family thinks I'm going to burn in the lower regions of hell and drag my daughter along with me. We haven't spoken in 5 years. I also don't really have money because I haven't been working and sunk my money into renovations. I lost my job unexpectedly and we decided it was better for me to focus on the renovations and blending 2, or 3 households than to look for work. I'm currently making myself scarce in Mill's basement. I've been keeping hubby's family updated, but I'm pretty sure they hate me. No one is talking to me, and honestly I hate myself. My husband's brother straight up refused to speak with me in court today, and Mill hasn't talked to me or answered since I told her he was detained. My husband came over briefly to pack a bag. I apologized profusely. He says I hit him. I don't remember doing that, but I guess it's possible. But I think, if he hit him, it might have when he blocking my exit. Neither of us are/were violent people, so I really don't know. It happened quickly. In fairness, I got through a bottle of wine that night and 100% should not have stepped into an ongoing discussion with Mill. That's why I say the argument was my fault. I did not start the fight, but I did escalate it. FTR, I was not going to drive, I knew I was drunk, and I would have 2 minors with me. But I did need to leave, we've talked about this in therapy, and I needed my phone to find where to go. Also in fairness, I do have bipolar disorder. I'm fully medicated and in therapy, but I have some serious issues because I was raised in a cult and was physically disciplined on a regular basis. So I don't do well with authority. And I'm not great at distinguishing reality from my own perception, which means I'm primed for being gaslit. Or so I hear. I did share all of the information, my bottle of wine, my diagnosis, etc., immediately with the arresting officers. It didn't change the fact that they had to arrest him for taking my phone, interfering with a 911 call and preventing egress. Let this be a word to the wise from an absolute fool. Sometimes cops do their job too well. They should be allowed discretionary judgment in a possible arrest, but state law does not always permit it. They didn't want to arrest him after we explained the situation, but said they had to. Anyway, neither of us wants a divorce. I'm having a medication check with my psychiatrist. We both want to get counseling. Couples counseling, family counseling, individual counseling, anger management. Anything like that. We've also both agreed to stop drinking. It's not worth the risk and probably with my medication. Another reason I might legitimately be the More importantly, my husband and I have agreed that we all need to move out of Mill's house ASAP if we're going to make this work. I'm hoping we can stay together, but it's going to take a lot of work to build up trust between us. But, guys, I might be the asshole.